People with migraine headaches can practice temperature biofeedback. Using mental imagery, they try to warm their hands, redirecting blood flow from head to fingers, and relieving excessive stretching of blood vessels in their head. The ultimate goal of all biofeedback training is to get the person off the machine and into some form of relaxation, practice, or meditation. There are a number of inexpensive biofeedback devices people can carry with them to check that their relaxation practice really works. At the Biofeedback and Family Therapy Institute in Berkeley, California, Aura Krug works with asthmatic children.
What Ben has been learning since he's been coming here for biofeedback is to control the wheezing, and he does that by learning how to relax. Okay, Ben, now I want you to plop like a Raggedy Ann doll. Good. Okay. I want you to wheeze. Good. Again. When Ben wheezes, the tone goes up, and then when he plops like a Raggedy Ann doll, the tone goes down, which shows that he's relaxing. Ben, we've got a new machine today. It's this temperature unit here, and we're going to work a little bit with this today, okay? Okay, good. Okay, then I want you to imagine that you're at the beach and that you feel the warm sun.
Researchers have found that children learn biofeedback response more quickly than adults. At the Drake Institute of Behavioral Medicine in Los Angeles, medical director Dr. David Velkoff works with Gloria. After the recent death of her husband, Gloria developed a peptic ulcer. Part of her biofeedback training is for relaxation.
Okay, Gloria, I need you to swallow this.
During the treatment, she will swallow a tiny radio transmitter to reveal the level of her stomach acidity. The transmitter passes quickly into Gloria's stomach. Its signals will be picked up by a sensitive radio receiver in the waist belt and read out by a meter registering antacid capability.
Gloria, I want you to close your eyes now, and I want you to think of some unpleasant thoughts. Thoughts about events or people that upset you.
Gloria's anxious thoughts cause an increase in her stomach acidity, which is reflected by a small drop on the pH meter. Watch closely.
Now I want you to think about pleasant thoughts and feelings that make you feel good.
Since Gloria has undergone biofeedback treatment, her physical symptoms have significantly improved, and she is able to experience her life more fully again. The Drake Institute is also doing research with pregnant women. By giving expectant mothers biofeedback training, Dr. Velkoff hopes to improve the health of their babies.
We want our patients to learn how to optimally react to stress and not to let stress overstimulate their systems, because their child probably is learning right then from them how to react to the world.
As part of this special research program, Dr. Velkoff takes blood samples at weekly intervals. He is trying to measure the mother's stress hormones. He will sample blood from the newborn babies to compare their hormones with those of a control group that did not receive biofeedback training. The unborn child's heartbeat will also be measured during labor to monitor fetal stress.
If what we believe to be true turns out to be the case, then we're going to have to help mothers redirect their attention and energy into becoming much more aware of how they live their everyday experiences, because how they're experiencing their life every day during pregnancy is going to have tremendous impact on the health and personality of their infant.
Using biofeedback to reduce stress, we may affect the physical and mental well-being of future generations. What will life be like for tomorrow's children when people are no longer helpless victims of their own stress? athletes are subject to extraordinary stress, both physical and psychological. At California State University in Hayward, counselor Betty Wenz helps them prepare for competition.
Okay, Jan, I want you to come up into a ballet leg as you normally do, and we'll give you some feedback in terms of how you drop that leg back down to a bent knee. Just come on up. Do the sound go up now? Good. Pull that tight because you want that nice and straight. Up, further over. Good. Hold. Now, drop by keeping this down. Keep the sound down. Keep the sound down. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful. Whoops, that's it. Good, keep that under control. Relax more. Relax the top. Relax the top. Good, use the bottom. Good, much better.
Since Jan started biofeedback training, she has risen to the ranks of national competition in synchronized swimming. Glenda has had problems with her form and with performance anxiety.
Okay, we're going to have you come around so that after the hip punch, you're going to make the sound come up, because you don't want the arm to come in until after the hip punch, okay? Okay, let's give it a try. You can hear the sound. Well, let's try it one more time. Remember, punch, then swing it around. That's the way to do it. That's it.
This year, Glenda's competing at the championship level in California. Stephanie specializes in the 3,000 and 5,000 meter runs.
I'd get into a race and my shoulders would start coming up, and I have problems when I run. My arms cross anyway like this. It looked really funny, and my lungs tightened up. I couldn't breathe, and so my times were terrible.
Okay, see if you can bring that sound down by forcing the shoulders down a little bit. Good. What does it feel like?
I can breathe a lot better. It's a lot more relaxed. You know, when I realized where the tension was, I brought my shoulders down. And this year, my times have come down 2 minutes in races.
But the thing that's most valuable of all is that it's a new form of information. It's a very powerful form of information. And it's the athlete's information. It's not ours or the coaches or anyone else's. It is the athletes, and they are very much in control.